Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to another reaction. We are starting off today. There's going to be a ton of reactions released all at the same time, and we're starting off with Hero by AKMU. Very, very excited. So without further ado, let's get into it.
I don't wanna go. I don't wanna go back to my home. 수많은 사람들 틈 혼자인 밤이 무서워요. 말을 할까요? 말을 할까요? 사랑할까요?
Nice.
입을 맞출까요? 우리들에게 상기가 다를까 두려워.
Love the Beauty and the Beast references right off the bat.
Baby, I'm so lonely. Baby, I'm so cold. 종이 비행기처럼 위위위 닿지 않는 마음 빙글뱅글 내
Whoa.
삶을
That is cool.
Save my life.
Hero, 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 you're my hero.
차디 전방을 안아줘.
Man, AKMU are so freaking unique. Jesus.
사랑의 마법. Shooby-dooby love to you. Shooby-dooby love to you. Shooby-dooby love to you.
I don't wanna go. I don't wanna go back anymore. 이대로
Caught a shooting star?
지나가기엔 이 밤이 아쉬워요. 마주 볼까요? 마주 앉을까요? 다 말할까요? 조금 감출까요? 작은 새처럼 날아가 버릴까 두려워요.
Oh.
Baby, you're so lovely. Baby, you're my soul. 바이올린처럼 위위위 연주하는 마음 두루루루 영원히 Stay in my life.
Hero, 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 you're my hero.
차디 전방을 안아줘 lover.
Hero, 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 you're my hero.
사랑의 마법.
Whoa.
Shooby-dooby love to you. Shooby-dooby love to you. Shooby-dooby love to you.
Oh.
특별해 너의 이름을 부르.
This is so unique.
위기 속에 나타나길 바래.
어지러운 세상 속 나는 네가 필요해. 닿을 때까지 내 손을 잡을래.
Hero, 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 you're my hero.
차디 전방을 안아줘 lover.
Hero, 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 you're my hero.
사랑의 마법. Shooby-dooby love to you. Shooby-dooby love to you. Shooby-dooby love to you.
It is so uniquely comforting. I'm kind of speechless. This actually might be like one of the most precious songs that we've checked out in recent memory, at the very least, if not ever. It's so soothing. There's almost like a quality of a lullaby in some instances in this song, from the incredible vocals to the ad-libs to like the rap itself. It's so incredibly whimsical. The actual concept of like a fairy tale is really, really cool. And it's, even though fairy tales have been done a lot, they managed to take that concept and make it feel incredibly fresh, almost like cross it over with like a musical of sorts, not just a fairy tale as it starts off with, but then them going through like the settings of like killing the bear, getting, which is kind of like, I'm guessing a bit metaphorical, to going through the waves, like the high tides, going through battling for someone that you love, no matter if it's romantic or friendly, fighting for someone who is your hero, who will save you from a lonely night or a lonely life. As you know, they literally say, I don't want to go back home to a place filled with, silence or loneliness with numerous people, like to emphasize the fact that, I can be surrounded by people, but I can still feel so alone. And then I can be with you, I can be alone with you forever. Um, and there's also like a really cool thing with, catching those ghosts, and that ghost turning out to be the woman that he later on kind of like saves because she was captive. There's also like there's like this feeling of uneasiness. Like I think some of the lyrics say, I don't want you to fly away like a little bird or something like that, to kind of like emphasize like a fear of confessing your feelings towards someone, being ghosted, literally a ghost, but then he uncovers the ghost and it's a real human being, or whoever that woman represents, because obviously she has, those pointy antennas and whatnot. The lyrics, although they are kind of like expressing like loneliness and wanting to break away from that loneliness to be with the person that is their hero, they still do it in a way that is so incredibly like soothing and so incredibly sweet. This almost makes me feel like I'm watching like a children's fairy tale movie with a indie vibe to it. And it's honestly something that I feel like only a handful of groups can do, artists in general can do, and AKMU is definitely uh, one of them. Like this song is so incredibly calming and soothing, and it's like the music video itself is just absolutely incredibly artistic, and it's filled with so many really cool metaphors, from loving you so much to get a freaking, I don't want to curse because the song is too precious, but like getting a shooting star from the sky for you, battling waves, going through the waves, battling the bear, as like the big protagonist of sorts, but it's very metaphorical, to dealing with ghosts, to uncovering the ghosts because I'm not afraid of true love, and how basically willing to risk it all for you, because this is the hero will risk it all for his, for his loved one, or vice versa. For my hero, I am willing to do everything. As we see, both of them basically are kind of like fighting, but in a very quirky way, which was really, really cool. I thought this was incredibly beautiful. Um, I love the references, especially in the beginning, to like the Beauty and the Beast with like the talking clocks and all that kind of stuff. It was really, really cool. There's obviously so many different, references and such to various fairy tale classics, but I just love the vibe of this song so freaking much. The lighting in this one is so incredibly beautiful. The styling is just lovely. No pun intended. I just love that they truly make love feel like a magical fairy tale. And I truly feel like it's very hard. It's a very hard thing to do unless you're AKMU. I do love how they kind of like emphasize fears of reading the other person is differently. Basically, like, I'm worried our calculations might be different. Like, you might not feel the same towards me as I feel towards you, then therefore I am afraid of opening myself up. But on the other hand, I don't want to go back home because that place is filled with loneliness. Even though I'm surrounded by people, I don't want to be surrounded by those people because they make me feel like I'm all alone. And so I just loved it, basically, in the way they kind of like managed to almost like save each other and be better for one another. And it's not just one person fighting, not just the hero fighting for the damsel in distress or whatever, but they kind of like make it feel incredibly whimsical, and that both of them are fighting for love and friendship and all that kind of stuff, and just getting better for one another. um yeah, I don't know what else to say. This was such a magical music video. The transition from like the live action to like the animation, almost like I don't know, the 30s, 50s Disney movie animation style, to then like this Broadway musical like scenario, to the silhouette with the bear, then like going through the waves, and then like the whole hypnotizing part with the ghost, and like the whole patterns, the patterns and shit. It was so incredibly beautiful. And then the handshake when he uncovered the ghost, and then he fought for that woman. It's almost like it kind of like made me think of like the lyrics. I'm worried our calculations are different, and their calculations ended up being matching basically. So they were kind of like they found each other in some way. If you want to touch on some other stuff within this music video, maybe that I missed, let me know in the comment section. I thought this was incredibly beautiful, peaceful, whimsical, quirky, and just something that I would honestly only expect from AKMU, because they're the ones that can do this concept justice. And this was incredible. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel if you're new, and I will catch you all in the next one. Be well and safe wherever you are. See you.